Okay? So, let's build our first chord. We want the root under the, which would be G. We want the third, which would be B. Now, this is what makes the difference between a major and a minor chord, is the distance between the root and the third. In this case, we have G, and the third is G, A, B, right? So, the distance is a whole step, two whole steps. The major scale. Now here's two whole steps. Right? When the third is two whole steps, then you have a major chord. Okay? Remember that. That's going to be very important. And then we want the fifth, which is a D. So there we have three notes making up the key, the chord G. So if I look at these, you say, well, there's a whole bunch, there's 6 notes here. But let's look at the notes. You have G, you have D, the fifth, and then you have G again, and then you have a B, the third, and then you have D and G. So these G, B, D repeating each other. Okay, so what if we want to play a G major? Oh, we have to put this in here. G, all this will be a major, and we're gonna show major with a capital M. Okay, capital M, G major. Now, if we add this note 7, the F sharp, if we go out here to the number 7, and we add that note there, F sharp. If we add that note to those 3 notes, what do we come up with? A G major 7. We add this note. G major 7. Okay? Now what if we want to make it a G major 9? Then we add an A note somehow. If we add the A note, there's the A. Now we played the D, the B, and the G. There's a G major 9. Pretty chord. So, if we go to add the 9, we go to the 9. We add the A. Alright? If we want to make it an 11, we add a C. The C note. And if we want to make it a 13th, a G major 13th, we add an E. So let's look at those. G major 9 was A. So let's add a C. There's a G major 11. Now let's add a E. There's a G major 13. So now we know how to why we get 9, 11s, and 13s, because of the distance from the root. You have the root G, and if it's a G9, it's 9 steps away. That note. Simple, right? Okay. Let's look at the second chord. A. Now we're going to shift all of our numbers over 1. And we're going to say A is the root now. So we're going to put the A. Now we need a third, okay? So let's go, and we're going to stay in the key of G. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3. Now this is very important because the distance from A to C guess what? It's not 2 whole steps. A to C is a whole step and a half. So that means here's the distance from G to B. Here's the distance from A to C. So what does that mean? That means that A is going to be a minor chord. And we'll do that with a little m. Okay? Could turn that into a song, huh? Okay, so now we want the fifth. The fifth from A, we start A and we count 1, 2, 3, we've got the C, 3, 4, 5. We want to put an E right in there. Okay? So we got the 3 notes for our A minor chord. So if you look at an A minor chord, 1, 5, 1, flat third, 5, 1. So that chord is made up of these 3 notes. A minor. Let's make an A minor 7. How do we find the 7th? We start at A. We start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A minor 7 is going to have a G in it. There it is. There's another one. Well, you could play this, but where's the G? It's right there. So A minor 7 has the note G. Okay? A minor 9. What note would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A B. How about A minor 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A D. Now, you can start to see that these notes are kind of, you see how they're progressing? G to A, B to C, D to E, F sharp to G, A to B, C to D. What's the odds that that note right there, the 13th in A minor 7, is an F sharp? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. F sharp. So guess what? Can you start to see that these numbers, these letters, music is mathematically incredible. I mean, if you look at how things are built diatonically, you see that there's a mathematical progression about it, and continuity, and a flow. So if we take these and we just continue, the root, of course, will be B, and the relationship from B, because when we start with the number 1, 2, 3, and we put this D right here, if we look at the distance from B to D, we also see that it's a minor. It's a whole step and a half. The distance from here to here, which will make this B a minor B, a B minor. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. Or we can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F sharp is the 5th from the B. The B of the root, F sharp would be the 5th. So it would go under 5 from the 5th. Now let's look at the 7th. B minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put an A right here. So if we played a B, a D, F sharp, and an A, we'd be playing a B minor 7. How easy is that? How about B minor 9? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. C. Hey, look at this. A, B, C. C, D, E, right? We know that a B minor 11 would be the note E, and a B minor 13 would be the note G. It's starting to lay itself out. So, what you've got just right here is G major 7, G major 9, G major 11, G major 13, A minor 7, A minor 9, A minor 11, A minor 13. Alright, B minor 7, same thing. 9, 11, and 13. We know what notes they are. All you have to do is find that note and play it with these notes, and you have that chord. Okay, let's go to C. The root is C. We're going to call it number 1. 1, 2, 3. The third is E. Okay? And the fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is a G. So, guess what? The distance from the note C to E is 2 whole half steps. That makes this C a major chord. So, major, minor, minor, major. Now remember, what makes all these notes diatonic is that we're only using these 7 notes to build all these chords. That's it. In the key of G. That's what makes all these chords diatonic. Okay? So, what do we got next? C major 7. C major 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a B. So if I play these 3 notes with the B, it's a C major 7. Let's go to C major 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. D. Okay? And of course E, this would be F sharp for a C major 11. And then this would be an A if we add the note A for C major 13. Okay? Starting to get the idea? Okay. So, if we was to just fill these on out, I know. The next chord is an interesting chord. Now, we got the root, the D, right? We've got the third. 1, 2, 3. F sharp. Now, from D to F sharp, what's the relationship? Guess what? It's 2 whole steps. So this is not a minor chord. Alright? 5 is not a minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5th, away from D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is an A note. Okay? Now here's where the 5th chord gets interesting. The 7th away from D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a C. Why is that so interesting? Well, the distance from the D to the C, if I played regular chords like let's say just major chords, minor, there's number 2, A minor, number 3, number 4, and number 5, right? Now these are also used, these numbers are also used in progressions. What I mean by that is if I played a 1, 4, 5 progression in the key of G, it'd be okay? So not only are they the roots, they are the actual, you can use them for the actual progressions. and